Hello everyone, I'm Lou Del Monte and welcome to Del Monte on Science. In our last video post, we began to discuss and introduce the whole concept of a multiverse. In this video post, we're going to continue that, and we're going to talk about the 4 levels of the multiverse as was developed by physicist Max Tegmark. And this is discussed fairly extensively in my book, Unraveling the Universe's Mysteries. You can avail yourself of a copy at Amazon.com, either paperback or a Kindle version, or you can get a Nook version at Barnes & Noble. All right, now, what are the 4 levels of the multiverse? Well, the first level is called Beyond Our Cosmological Horizon. Okay, so level 1 is beyond our cosmological horizon. And what does that mean? Well, if you picture the Earth here, there's a galaxy around it and everything. We're part of the galaxy. Okay, this is the galaxy, and the Earth is one of the planets in that galaxy, and our sun is one of the stars in that galaxy. And you'll look to the edge of the universe, the very edge. We have been able to calculate that the edge of the universe from the Earth, when you look at the edge of the universe from the Earth, is approximately 46 to 47 billion light years away. 46 to 47 billion light years. Now, how does it get so big? We have determined very precisely by the satellites and calculations that the universe is 13.7 billion years old. That's the age of the universe, 13.7 billion years. So how does the universe itself get to be much larger than that? And the answer is because of the initial inflation, and because of the inflation that's going on right now of the universe. And we'll talk about that in some later video posts. But essentially, the edge of the universe, as far out as we can see, is 46 to 47 billion light years. And this represents our cosmological horizon. We can't see any further than this. This is as far as we can see. That's our cosmological horizon. Now, you know, past this point, and we'll talk about this in other video posts, the actual galaxies are moving away from us faster than the speed of light. And so that light will never reach us. It will never actually reach us. So this is the level 1 universe. And what it means is when we say beyond our cosmological horizon, we're talking beyond this point. And what the level 1 universe does is it says it's infinite. That there is, even though our cosmological horizon is 46 to 47 billion years, that the universe itself is infinite. And now we're talking about the multiverse. And that being infinite, when we talk about infinity, that means there are other Earth-like planets, and there would be other you and me would exist on those Earth-like planets. That every possible scenario you could think of is occurring because we're dealing with infinity, okay? And we humans don't really do well with the concept of infinity. You might say, well, what is infinity? And the best way I can just describe it is think of something that has no boundaries, that it increases without boundaries, and that's infinity. And that's what it means mathematically, that it increases without boundary. So that's the level 1 multiverse. It's beyond our cosmological horizon, and it says that the universe is infinite. Now let's talk about level 2. Okay. Level 2 is bubble universes. Bubble universes. Okay. And what's the concept here? Well, the concept is that we know the universe is inflating, okay, and there is no doubt about that. It's been measured. The universe, even today, is expanding, and the furthest galaxies are moving away from us faster than the speed of light, which means the space is expanding between the galaxies. And the bubble universe theory, you can use an analogy of soap bubbles. When you have, you blow a bubble, let's say you have a pipe, and you blow a bubble, okay, every so often a little bubble exists on that pipe. And the bubble universe theory says that the universe, our universe, let's use this, doesn't expand uniformly, but one piece of it may expand a little more than the others until it actually expands to a point that it breaks off and becomes its own universe. Okay, and that's the bubble universe. That's level 2 bubble universes. Now, is this the same as this? Would this universe be the same? And that's argumentative. No one really knows. It depends upon whether you want to assume that there's a symmetry and that this will be the same as that, and that it's part of it, and when it broke off, there's a symmetry, and it has the same laws, etc. But that's argumentative. That a lot of physicists will argue either side of that equation. How many of these bubble universes are there? And the real answer is nobody knows. This whole theory is called chaotic inflation theory, and was developed by Linde, L-I-N-D-E. He developed chaotic inflation theory, and then he attempted with his colleagues to try to calculate how many bubble universes there are. And he came up with an unbelievably large number. And the problem with that is that when you're dealing with infinities, it's very difficult for physicists to calculate finite numbers from infinite numbers. So, of course, they got a gigantic infinite number. So, bottom line is we don't know how many bubble universes there really are, but many people think there's an infinite number of them, or a lot of them, if you will. And we don't know whether they're the same as the universe we're in. That's argumentative. So that's level 2. In the next video, we'll talk about level 3 and level 4 of the multiverse. Thank you.